We will all be there before the judgment seat of Christ. Not really judgment. It'll be our reward. You say, well, I'm not working for rewards. All I want's a little shack in heaven. Well, you haven't been satisfied with the shack on this earth. You think that's all you want? Be careful. So I said, well, I just want to have a back seat in heaven. Maybe God wants you to have a front seat. We're talking about responsibility, accountability with what you are and what I am and what we have. And that's where it'll all be measured. It'll all be handled out. And one thing is for sure. God's judgment in heaven will be absolutely fair. It will be fair. It will be equitable. There'll be fairness there, total fairness. Somebody said, well, will I be able to plead my case? I wouldn't recommend it. He who knows all, oh, no. If you read in the Bible, another passage in Corinthians, it says that we stand on the foundation of Jesus Christ. We're building our house, our lives, on the foundation of Jesus, right? We're Christians, that's where we stand. And then we're to build on that, and that is our good works, that's our moral living, that's things we do for God, that's our belief, our integrity, our faith. But at this judgment of Christians, the figure is that fire will be set to us. Not the punishment, it'll not burn, but it'll burn away all the phoniness and hypocrisy and insincerity that we have in our lives, even though we're Christians. So I would stand before the judgment and I would say, Lord, look what I built. I preached that sermon. Oh, but you were showing off in front of the people. That's burned up. Oh, I gave something to the poor to help them at Christmas. Well, but you did it. A lot of people knows about it. That's burned up. So we begin to look at our motives and what we've done and what we haven't done. All of a sudden, we have this fire. It says wood, hay, and stubble burned up in the judgment. All this stuff we've done when you check out your motive and my motive, right? Only the gold and the silver and the precious stones, that which we have done and accomplished and said with a pure heart, that will stand in eternity. Therefore, most of us, I'm afraid, we say, I'm a Christian. My life is built on the foundation of Christ, but we put on top of it a playhouse or a candy house of sweetness and pleasure. And we haven't lived the lives that are transparent and humble and serving and loving and kind and generous.